Can you name all 23 guys picked before you in 2005?
No.
Some people can do that.
I can name some of them.
Okay, not all of them.
Do you want me to go?
No.
Okay.
Do you regret your soul patch from the 2005 draft?
No. That was the only place I could grow hair at the time, so I had to rock it.
Now you got the nice beard.
I regret the gel. I think I had a little too much gel.
You completed 2 Hail Marys last year.
Yeah.
Did you have bad luck for the next 6 months? Because that's pretty crazy. I mean, nobody had ever done that in a season that I know of.
I don't know. I think I've had pretty good luck so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to pick, which one had the higher degree of difficulty?
Based on the pressure, the second one.
Playoffs.
Yeah. The first one was as good as I've ever thrown a ball. That high and that far. Yeah.
Was it like 70 yards?
Yeah, but I threw it about, I don't know how high it was. There's a cool side view I've seen of a fan.
Yeah.
And they tracked the ball.
So you went on YouTube and watched it?
Yeah, I did.
I would have too. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I kind of blacked out after it happened. I wanted to see the replay.
What percentage of your life do people yell discount double check jokes to you? Like 5%?
30?
30?
Yeah.
Just you're in the street, people are yelling
They
it?
love it, yeah. But I love it too. Thank you,
Okay.
State Farm.
Funniest question you ever asked an opponent to rattle him during a game? Because you're famous for this.
I remember the funniest attempted trash talk that happened was when we were playing Stanford in college.
Yeah.
And we were down 10-0 at half, and we come back and we're up 21-10 late in the fourth, about to go in to put them away. And the defenders for Stanford started their trash talk was, "What was your SAT score?" So they were using that as they're like, you know, ace in the hole, like, "Ah, you can beat us, but what'd you get on the SAT?" And I said, 1310. What about you? I kind of quieted him down.
That shut him up?
Yeah.
That's a good
I think
one.
he still had a higher
I've
one.
never heard a good SAT trash stories before. Funniest thing you ever did to loosen up a huddle before during a big game?
You know what, the funniest comment I ever heard was we were playing one of my favorite opponents, Justin Smith, who played for the Bengals and then for the Niners for a long time, one of the most dominant players I've ever seen on film or in person. We come out on a TV timeout. We're playing them the week after Thanksgiving. And our left guard, Josh Sitton now, Josh had a big belly for a long time. He's actually done a great job with his diet, and he looks amazing this year. But at the time, he comes running out, and Smith goes, "Hey, 71, you have a bit too much turkey?" And we all just started dying because, you know, this huge dude with a Budweiser tattoo is making fun of Josh about his big old belly. And that kind of loosened everybody up after that point.
What one thing do you do in the field that you know will piss off opponents, but you do it anyway?
Long count them.
They hate
jumping
the long
off sides. Yeah.
They yell at you? They swear at you and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes. That's all love.
You're the king of
smiling though. I got, you know, the Eagles guys a couple of years ago accused me of smiling too much. So I guess I try to curtail that a little bit.
You're the king of photobombing. So who's your #1 contender? Because you can't stay the king forever. Somebody's going to take it.
I don't know who's up against me right now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You've claimed this corner. You just kind of own it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other celebrities, but not in football.
I'm setting the bar pretty high. At some point though, you got to retire from that, right? So I got to train up the next generation.
You're like 40. Most terrifying defensive player of your generation. The guy you were like, oh no, I got this guy on Sunday.
And Dominican Sue.
Because you had him twice a year.
Yeah. I mean, one of the most dominant players still.
Plus he might step on you and do stuff.
You got to worry about him stepping on your calf.
Grabbing things.
His feet were a little cold though, so I can't hold that against him. He couldn't feel his feet.
NBA superstars keep forming super teams in free agency. Other than the obvious reasons, could you ever imagine NFL stars doing this? It feels like the NFL's too macho for this.
Yeah, and we got 11 guys on the field.
Right.
And there's defense and special teams and a salary cap with 53 guys. So, you know, people are, and some NFL guys have talked about these, which seem exorbitant salaries that we've seen the last few weeks. The difference is that they got 15 guys on the roster, so the average player per player I saw was like 6'2", 6.2, and we have 53 guys. And if you divide that by our salary cap, the average money spent per player is like 2.9.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you got guys who are, you know, 7, 8, 9th guy on the bench making more than everybody on our team except for me and Clay and Julius. And
well, really, in the NBA, you could do 3 or 4 guys. In the NFL, I think you would need at least 20. It's too hard. There's too many holes.
You need. I mean, think about it. You need a quarterback, running back, receiver, at least 3 offensive linemen, tight end.
With all that said, stay away from Gronk. Don't talk super. That's my dude.
I want to go on its cruise. Maybe I can recruit him. Well, you're going next year, aren't you?
I don't think they're having the cruise next year. My guess would be that they're probably getting rid of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It looked like fun.
I don't know if we want our all-pro tight end throwing cruises with booze cruise. Jordy Nelson, one of the NFL's best white receivers and also one of the best receivers. Does it hurt to know that by rule he's going to be in the Patriots in like 2 years?
That's not happening. That's not going to happen.
All right.
But I see where you're going there.
Do you remember your Wonderlic score, and if so, what was it?
Yeah, I was a little low. It was 35.
35? You were disappointed in your Wonderlic score.
I am. I didn't, you know what, I wish I had a great group to work out with before the draft, but we didn't do any practice tests.
You had the 1310 in the SATs.
I know. I'm proud of that.
Should have been in the 40s. You're a Super Bowl champ, Celebrity Jeopardy champ. Are you a champ of anything else?
I was a great Halo 3 player. Phenomenal Halo 3 player. I think it's the greatest video game.
What year are we talking?
2007, 8, 9, in there somewhere.
Like right before you won the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal.
And you just on the side, you're crushing Halo 3?
Yeah, we had a great group used to play. We had like 8 guys. We'd all play. We'd either go, you'd play in the big maps, or you'd go like 8-on-8, or you'd do 4-on-4, you know, with the headset and everything. It was amazing. It's a good group. It's fun.
Favorite WWE match ever?
This is a great one. I put $5 into a pot of all of us friends. This was, what was it, 90, it was in the 90s sometime, maybe 92 or 3, maybe 4 at the most. It was a tag team. It was Hogan and Dennis Rodman against Diamond Dallas Page and Karl Malone.
Bash at the Beach.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was 97.
It was 97?
I should know that. I have a wife and kids.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 97. I was trying to say I didn't like wrestling when I was older.
Yeah.
Because it's not as cool to some people, but I still think it's cool. NWO for life.
Do you play WWE video games? No.
I would, but I haven't.
Okay.
Stick to Halo.
Do you play Madden?
Nope. FIFA and Halo.
FIFA? Who are you in FIFA?
Depends. I like Liverpool was my team for a long time, like in the early 2000s. Then Australia, the national team. Just liked them. They had Mark Viduka was unstoppable, scoring goals. But now it just depends. Because a lot of the guys play like in training camp during our long breaks. They'll play, and most of them pick like Man United or Man City or Chelsea. So you got to pick somebody from the EPL.
You're really good in your Madden character is really good.
Yeah.
Because Madden rewards like the accuracy and the ability to scramble.
You're a big Madden guy.
I used to be. Once I had a second kid, it became a little less justifiable.
Yeah.
You know.
Just put the babushka on, right? You can just play right there.
When my kids are out of the house, I'm going to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Most fun celebrity you ever play golf with, other than Obama?
I can't say the president.
No.
Michael Jordan. Played with him 3 years in Lake Tahoe and then a year in Vegas.
He talk shit to you?
Event. Not really. He didn't. I think he was a little scared to bet me. That's not true. He wasn't scared at all.
I was going to say, that would have been the most shocking thing I've ever heard.
No, but that was fun. We got to play together, and he was great. The first time he played, I was, a huge Michael fan growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, most people either loved him or hated him, and I loved him.
Yeah.
He was great in answering, any of my fan questions. And once I stopped fanning out, he was really cool to talk to. So it was definitely great experiences.
You're a famous conspiracy theory guy. Best one you actually believe that. I mean, we all conspiracies. I'm a big conspiracy guy. I'm always like 50% I believe it, 75% I believe it, and then there's the one that I actually believe this happened. So what's yours?
Well, I mean, I talked about this year about seeing a UFO.
Yeah.
So
you believe in UFOs now?
Yeah, since I saw that, yeah.
2005?
Mm-hmm. So I would say Roswell.
You saw a UFO and you saw fighter jets following it.
I didn't see the fighter jets. I heard them.
You saw a UFO and you heard fighter jets following it.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're in on UFOs.
Yeah.
Do you believe we landed on the moon?
I mean, they said we did.
You were a big fan of Kobe's last game.
Yeah.
Do you plan on throwing 80 times in your last game?
Yes.
Okay.
At least.